let's talk about race. I know as human beings we're all one race because we can mingle and have fertile children like a horse and a donkey. Although they look alike, produces a mule, but the mule is infertile and cannot produce any further because they're not the same. But black people, white people, Asian people, we're genetically the same. We just look different. That's why we can have children with each other, and the children are not infertile, generally speaking. So, with that being said, how do we define race? Like, there are people who say they're white. There's people who say I'm Asian. There's people who say they're black. And why do you say that? What defines your race? Is it genetic, how you look? So like Native Americans in America, like if you're 1/6 Native American, you are Native American. And I think that's just because indigenous people throughout the world have been wiped out. Like in Jamaica, before black people were there was indigenous people that completely wiped out. Puerto Rico, indigenous people who are completely wiped out. So I see where it makes sense for indigenous people in America say, if you're like 1/6 of us, please come in, because most of us are just gone. So I get that. But for the rest of the races that are here in abundance, black, white, Asian, whatever, what determines your race? Why are you black? Why are you white? Like white people, I feel like, if you look white, you're white. You have light skin, straight hair, there's characteristics that say, yeah, you're white. Asian people too. Asian people, this is how you look. You're Asian. But for black people, it's a little different. It's not even a little different. It's a lot different. Like black people, like if you're black, I feel like your hair texture should be a certain way, your nose, your skin color determines if you're black. But for black people, we say if you have a little black in you, and you don't present like this, you're still black. We're the only race that does that. Well, in America anyway. Like I think in other countries, they have names for people who are mixed race. But in America, mixed race people are black. If you're mixed with black, you're black. And it's weird that we're the only race that is down with that, And I'm not sure why. Well, you know what? Actually, I do know why, but I'm not going to say it. But it's okay to gatekeep your race because black people, it's okay to gatekeep your race because every other race does it. White people, are there dark-skinned white people? No. Asian people with their features. If someone has different hair, different color, do they call it? No, they don't. No other race does it but us. We're so nice and welcoming, and we welcome mixed race people and say, you're black too. But mixed race people should have their own identity as well and be proud of that. I'm mixed. They're mixed race. And that's fine. We don't have to feel bad about not saying a mixed race person is black, or is not black, I should say. We shouldn't feel bad about that because they're not. Just like they're not white. If someone is half black, half white, and his white side says you're not white, and nobody bats an eye. But if we say, well, you're not black, how? What? No, it's okay. You're not black. You're not white. You're mixed race. It's fine. So, I don't know. Black people cannot gatekeep their own identity for some reason. They need to say they don't look one way. They look multiple ways. Multiple ways. Yet white people don't say that. Asian people don't say that. Indian people don't say that. Every race besides us doesn't say they look a whole bunch of different ways. But we say, yeah, we look all kinds of ways. From under the rainbow, every kind of way. So I don't know if that's an actual identity then. It's not. If you can say that anybody can be black because they have a little black DNA in their history, what is black? It's like same thing. Like, what's a woman? How you identify. A woman is how you identify. I'm telling you, nowadays, being black is how you identify. There's nothing solid about it. It's just, you want to call yourself black because you have like 2% or something. Yeah, you're black. You want to call yourself a woman because you feel like it. Yeah, you're a woman. I feel like it's the same thing. So, I don't know. Like this girl, like her hair type is like mine before I put the locks in. And I think most non-mixed black people have this hair type, you know. There are mixed people who have this hair type as well, for sure. But there's a whole thing, like a whole look. Like white people, they know their look. Asian people, they know their look. Black people, it's whatever. It's whatever. It's how you identify. Just like, you know, identify as a woman. It's the same shit, you know. I don't know. What do you guys think? Maybe I'm wrong. This is just me just talking about black identity. If you don't think black people need to have an identity, just be whatever and everything. And I don't know. What? Maybe I'm being too harsh. I don't know. Like, I can't be harsh if white people say only white people look like this. Asian people say only Asian people. Like, how am I harsh if other races say, yeah, you're not this? But if I say it, I'm harsh. Why? Why come? Thoughts and prayers.